I had some skepticism thrown my way about the DeepSeek model that I'm using, about the censorship that might be possible in my DeepSeek model that I'm running off of my own computer. So I thought I'd test it out. And so I created these cards. One is introduction. Then we'll look at the conversation I had with the DeepSeek model. And then I will live break down that response into Markdown, and then I will build. I was asked to query the large language model that I have on my local machine about Tiananmen Square and just see if it comes back with facts or censorship. Here is my conversation in which I asked, what has people talking about Tiananmen Square? Pretty straightforward. And the answer that I got was also fairly straightforward. It thought for 20 seconds and went through paragraph by paragraph what it was looking at. I'm trying to figure it out. I wonder why it became such a big deal internationally. Maybe it was about suppression of free speech or human rights. It's asking the scientific questions, and I think it's interesting how censorship works in different countries. So it did all that thinking before coming up with an answer about the event and censorship and impact on society and reactions. So I'm going to just paste in the earlier answer as my query. It's going through the same thoughts. How did the suppression change public sentiment inside China? That's interesting. Censorship and suppression, international reactions, impact. Okay, but I want the code. Ah, it looks like I've got it. I had to kick it, but here we are. Now let's build a CueCam rundown. Go into demo mode. I'll get out of this presentation and paste. And here they all come. So I now have teleprompter text as well as some headlines. They're all going to be on lower thirds, and we'll just run through it. So Tiananmen Square, a comprehensive overview. In 1989, students and citizens gathered advocating political reform. Within China, discussions about the event are heavily restricted by state censorship, limiting domestic access to accurate information to public memorials that occurred. The suppression impacted Chinese society, leading to increased government control over dissent. The Tiananmen Square incident remains a traumatic memory with strong emotional resonance. So there we have, using the local DeepSeek model R18B. That's the response I had when I asked about Tiananmen Square.